Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. You would think that if Paige Beckers was as popular, close to as popular, as marketable, as favorable, as entertaining, as inviting, as exciting to watch as Caitlin Clark was, you would think that the media would cover her more, wouldn't you? If people cared about Paige Beckers, you'd think that there'd be segments on ESPN talking about Paige Beckers. You'd think there'd be segments on Fox Sports talking about Paige Beckers, NBA TV talking about Paige Beckers. Instead, without Caitlin Clark healthy, quiet as a mouse, not a peep from any of the large sports networks. Sue Bird is surprised. Paige Beckers, her popularity is underrated. Well, how is popularity underrated? It seems like it's a pretty clear thing to observe. Either you're popular or you're not. You can be popular within your little niche segment that is the WNBA 46,000 page, or you can be popular in the wide, whole embodying, casual fan experience, as well as the 46,000 WNBA. Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark doesn't just appeal to the 46,000 WNBA fans. Caitlin Clark appeals to the millions and millions of sports fans. The millions and millions of people that just casually watch sports. Paige, she appeals to the 46,000 WNBA fans. What we see Caitlin Clark do on the court, we have never seen before. Especially in women's basketball. Somebody that could pass like Steve Nash and shoot like Steph Curry, all in one person, playing the women's game. Yeah, I'm tuning in. Someone that could do full court passes with the flick of the wrist, eyes closed. Yeah, I'll pay attention. Someone that could pull up from 35, no questions asked. Yeah, I'm paying attention. That's Caitlin Clark. Someone that can do a couple of dribble moves. And get to her spot. Oh, yeah, Paige. I'm tuning in. Someone that can Euro step and make a layup. Oh, yeah, Paige. I'm tuning in. This is riveting stuff. That's Paige. 46,000 WNBA fans like, oh my God, but she's so good. She deserves that. Then you have Caitlin Clark. Oh my gosh, this is insane. I've never seen anything like this. I must tune in. Sue Bird doesn't seem to understand this. Let's listen to see what Sue Bird had to say.
There was an article, and its premise really is like, why isn't Paige, probably what people think is, why isn't she as popular as...
Incorrect. We've talked about this article that they're referring to. They're referring to the article about Caitlin Clark, how she has middle America behind her. Megan Rapinoe lies. Am I surprised that Megan Rapinoe is lying and framing the subject of the article differently? Of course I'm not surprised. The whole article has to do with white privilege. And the whole article pretty much was, how come Paige isn't getting the same white privilege as Caitlin Clark is getting? Well, simple, and these people can't wrap their brains around it. Caitlin Clark never got white privilege. Caitlin Clark got exciting basketball privilege. Caitlin Clark got holy shit, this is insane privilege. Caitlin Clark got, I've never seen this before, I must tune in privilege. They always want to equate something to some race and when it really has nothing to do about it. So Megan, the premise of the article is, well, Paige is white just like Caitlin's white. How come they don't like Paige like they like Caitlin? Oh, it must be because Paige and her little SB speech. I'm black and I'm proud, but Paige, whatever. Let's listen, shall we?
It's Caitlin. But do you think Paige should be more popular? What do you think is contributing
I think Paige is really
to this?
popular.
I think she's really popular too, but like in a different
No, I think it's
kind of way.
Yeah, she's popular in the WNBA crowd, popular. I answered the question for you, Sue. Megan, I answered the question for you. She's popular in the WNBA. She's not popular in America. You go down the street and you say, hey, name 3 WNBA players. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Sabrina. Oh, okay. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Sabrina. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Sabrina. I would even argue that Paige isn't as popular as A'ja Wilson. I would say it. I would say it. But let's continue.
I think what I would say that I'm noticing that's lacking for not just Paige, honestly, everyone in the WNBA, including Caitlyn. I know she's not playing right now. It's like, where is the more? So
No, Caitlyn's got enough. we don't ask ourselves that question with Caitlyn. Why aren't more people, more than 3 million people? More than selling out everywhere? More than leading everything when it comes in jersey sales, attendance, merchandise? More than that? We don't ask that question about Caitlyn. You guys ask that about Angel. You guys ask that about Paige. But we don't ask those questions about Caitlyn. Interesting.
we all know there's like the media coverage pie that we only had 4% at one point. Now it's up to 15, 16%, which is great. And now it's like we're all wanting more. We're wanting to be 20%, 25%. And I think
Oh, so you're telling me that it's never going to be enough. Kind of like the CBA negotiations. It's just never going to be enough. We want 15%. Oh, okay, here's your 15%. We want more. But you just told me you wanted 15%. But you just had 4%, now you got 15. We want more money. Okay, here's $1 million salary. No, we want more. But oh, man, I'm never going to win, huh?
times when people say Paige should have more, they think that means taking away from Caitlyn. And it doesn't.
No, I don't think anybody thinks that. I don't think anybody thinks that.
Caitlyn deserves everything she gets, and Paige deserves more, and Angel Reese deserves.
Breaks. Caitlyn has earned everything she's gotten. Deserves is just a fairy tale word that Sue Bird and these WNBA folks like to fall in love with. Oh, she deserves more. Oh, she deserves more. If Angel Reese's Pieces showed up to games, we'd be talking. If the Reese's Pieces would buy her jerseys like that, we'd be talking. If the Reese's Pieces traveled, forcing the Atlanta Dream, forcing the Minnesota Lynx to undrape the top row over there, forcing the Atlanta Dream to move out of the shoebox into the State Farm Arena, if the Reese's Pieces were as vocal in real life as they are on Twitter, there'd be some conversations. How popular Angel Reese, but they don't. The Caitlin Clark fans do. The Caitlin Clark supporters do. They show out, and they show out in droves. Paige doesn't even sell out her own building. Angel doesn't sell out her own building. But at least Angel's building's a little bit bigger than Paige's building. Angel's got more numbers to sell out. Paige has a measly 4,500 people that she needs to, and they don't even show up. Paige isn't even popular enough in her own city to sell out her building. Nasty work.
There's more. And Asia and Fee and.
Yeah.
I think specific to Paige, you might argue her popularity and the people that are fans of her has been underrated, which shocks me. And I think people forgot how popular and how engaging Paige is and how people are drawn to her. She should be followed and covered in a way that is similar to what we saw with Caitlyn because...
Now there it is. If Paige is as popular as Sue Bird believes, then the media would cover her as much as they do with Caitlyn. If Paige is as popular as Sue Bird wants to think, the media would... You want to know why? Because the media wants clicks, views, viewership, engagement. Paige ain't getting no engagement. Paige ain't getting no views. Paige isn't appealing to a wide audience. Paige is Paige. You talk about Paige and you attract the 46,000 WNBA fans. You talk about Caitlin Clark, you appeal to millions. You talk about Angel Reese, you appeal somewhere in the middle of the two. It's crazy work.
That's how popular she is.
Yeah.
It's not to compare them, and it's not to diminish Caitlyn. That's not what it's about.
Right.
It's just about talking about Paige. I think it was undervalued, underrated.
Talk about me. Me. We need more. We need more. We need more. Oh, let's take a look at some fan reaction. Sorry, but no. Caitlin Clark is popular because she's generational. She took an Iowa team to the finals back-to-back. We don't give a shit about someone doing well at UConn. It's already been done. If anything, the fact that she's from UConn actually hurts her. Damn. What nobody wants to say is Caitlin Clark fans actually like basketball. They actually watch games, buy jerseys, fan vote. Majority of Paige fans are not basketball fans. They love her personality. They love those stupid TikTok dances. She can't even sell at a $7K arena alone. What are we talking about? Damn. It's a really simple answer. CeCe is a home run hitter that electrifies casuals, and Paige is happy to hit singles, doubles with runners in scoring position. People love to watch stars take big swings. Paige will add those power hits to her game, and CeCe will add more middies, etc. to hers too. People like small ball. I would say that Paige is more of a walker. She'll just, but her on base percentage, yeah, she'll just take your base and maybe a couple of singles in there. But they're not singles like bloopers. They're not bloopers. Oh, bloop into center field. No, more singles like, and it gets through the cracks of the shortstop and third baseman. Maybe she'll hit a double here and a triple there, but by and large, singles and walks. What so many people fail to realize is that this stuff can't be forced. It has to be organic. A hometown kid stuck with her state school, took unprecedented heights, smashing countless records, all while playing an electrifying style of hoops, then came to the W and did the same. It's pretty simple when you think of it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Someone let Stu Bird know that we answered your question. We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy.